fucking bounce it.
Hey, what's going on everybody? My name's Ashley and welcome to another episode of my Bristol Rovers Youth Team Career Mode. If you do enjoy the video, please drop a like. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and if you'd like to check out any social media links or links to the previous episodes, I'll be down in the description below. We're going to get straight on into it, and we're going into a game in our pre-season tournament. It's in the knockout stages. We're going up against Le Havre, and we pick up the action early on. Maitland-Niles getting down the wide area, he loses it out to the fullback. The fullback's going to play it back towards the goalkeeper, and a sloppy pass from the goalkeeper is going to give it away to Josh Anuha. Anuha's going to drop it inside and finish it onto the bar, but head home the rebound to give us a 1-0 lead. All well and good. And we continue to push through. Maitland-Niles once again getting the ball through. This time Anuha is going to pick up the ball inside the area. He's going to lay it back to Kennedy, and Kennedy's going to finish to give us a 2-0 lead. Then the fullback for my opposition is going to play sloppily. Kennedy's going to win it off him and finish it into the top corner to give us a 3-0 lead. After half time, the CPU really piled on the pressure, trying to get back into the game, and we got a little bit complacent. We sloppy defending here gives my opponent an opportunity to get a shot on target, and although he hits the crossbar, and we managed to clear this time, but then moments later he gets another opportunity, finding some space in between my midfield and defence, cutting inside and having a snapshot into the bottom corner to make it 3-1. Now we're really on the back foot, and they continue to push forward, trying to find space, cutting inside, weaving in and out of the defenders, and although we do manage to put a block in here, it wasn't a full enough block, and they win it back, and their shot eventually goes over the bar. But they continue to push forward and then try and find spaces, look for holes, playing it backwards, finding gaps, and a long through ball gets headed onwards, and the keeper manages to tip it onto the bar and out. So that was how the game did finish. We end up walking away with the 3-1 victory. Our goalkeeper picking up man of the match for an absolutely outstanding performance in the net. So we're very, very pleased with his performance. So we're going to move on now into our final game of the pre-season tournament, which is going to be in the final. So we're looking forward to this, hoping to pick up the victory. Going to be coming up against a side that I've never heard of called Stade Lavaldis. I'm assuming that's how it's pronounced. Sorry if I have butchered that, but I don't have no idea of what their play style is like, so it's going to be a very interesting game. And we move on into the game, and they play a lovely through ball here, finding the striker, whose shot is going to fly into the top corner and giving my opponents a 1-0 lead, putting us behind for the first time in these series. And they continue to press forward, trying to squeeze home an advantage, but a brilliant save from the goalkeeper allows us to get the ball clear. Then they play around with it in the second half of game, very short of opportunities, but we do win it back with Adam Armstrong, who's going to find some space to drive inside towards the box, and he's going to finish nicely to give us parity in the game. But we continue to push forward, trying to find space. Adam Armstrong leading our attack very well, and his shot is blocked with a leg from the keeper. It's a general theme of the game. Every time we did manage to weave out an opportunity, the keeper would make a brilliant individual save, just like the one he does here, keeping the ball out of the back of net. But my opponents did get an opportunity of their own to cause problems later on. They get inside the box, and as they cut inside, we do take their player out and give away a penalty. We're going to step up for the penalty, and we're going to try and see if we can save it, but he is actually going to send it wide of the post, sending the keeper the wrong way in the process. So we go into a penalty shootout, and it's pretty standard stuff. We score our first, they score theirs, we score our second, then they are going to score their second. We score our third, which we're going to score now. Then he's going to step up and take his third and put it straight down the middle. Then we're going to have a shot, and the keeper's going to pull off a brilliant save, but we step up and save to match them at 3-3. Then they're going to save again, so meaning we need another save to stay in it, and he hits the post. We're going to go step up this time and slot it away with a starter step penalty, and then we are going to make a third save in this game to keep us the win on penalty. So we do end up picking up a pre-season trophy, which is great. So we're going to move on now into some training, and we're just trying to get some progress from these players, because that's what we're really struggling with, to get the players up. But we do see a nice improvement there from Joe Gomez in the centre back position, going up to a 65 rated player, which is always good. And because we're just filling out the rest of the gap between pre-season and the start of the season, we've got another training session here, the second of 3 training sessions. And although Lewis does get an F, he does go up a rating to a 64 rated player, and also decent progress from the rest of the players. So you've rotated the lineup once again, bringing Adam Armstrong, getting him on those free kicks. So I did make a mistake in the last episode where I said that Anuha was our best free kick taker. It's actually Armstrong, but he's not going to be our starting player. But we're still going to be trying to get him up those free kicks for when he is rotated into the squad. But again, decent progress from the players. Loftus-Cheek is making decent progress nicely. But we're going to go into our final game of the episode. We're going to be coming up against Accrington Stanley. Who are they? Exactly. In all fairness, it will be a tough test for us in our first game of the league season, but we starts off brilliant for us as we get an opportunity to pick up the ball with Josh Anuha, who finds some space to drive in behind the defenders, and although his shot is blocked and well saved by the keeper, we do pick up a penalty. We're going to step up with Dominic Solanke, who is our star striker, slotting it into the back of the net, giving us a 1-0 lead. And then my opponents are going to get an opportunity of their own, trying to weave in and out the defenders, and all the shot is well saved by our keeper. We continue to push forward, trying to find space in behind the defenders, and Loftus-Cheek manages to break through and put into the back of the net, giving us a 2-0 lead with a brilliant low finish. And once again, using that high pressure system that I like to use, we win the ball back and get an opportunity to finish, but the keeper manages to tip it over the bar. Then we get another opportunity. Solanke picks up the ball, finds some space to play off a pass to Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek taps it into the net, giving us a 3-0 lead. Then some sloppy play here gives my opponents an opportunity on goal. They slot it back, trying to create an opportunity, and eventually we do manage to clear it. But as the keeper trips up, his throw is poor and gives it straight to their striker, who plays the ball back, and they eventually get a shot well saved by the keeper, who gathers up nicely. And we continue to push forward, and that was enough warning for us. In the dying embers of the game, we get another opportunity with Josh Anuha breaking past the defenders, cut him inside him with a fake shot, and then taps it into the net, giving us a 4-0 victory, which is absolutely perfect start to the season. If we can continue like this, then I will be more than happy. Is exactly what we want. But we're going to go ahead and move on into another training session. We've rotated the lineup once again, and as you can see, our star man of the training session is going to be none other than Ian Ledson, the former Everton man, obviously still at Everton in real life, but he is now in our club. So that is all well and good, and hopefully they can continue their progression. But that's going to bring an end to the episode, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. In the next episode, we'll be starting off with a cup game against Barnsley. But until then, my name's Ashley. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.